to be here. How are the Panthers doing today? I come from a family with 8 children, and don't ask me why my parents were crazy enough to have 8 children, I have no idea. But 5 of my brothers and sisters actually came to find me. They came right here. We all went to Lane Lakes High School, grew up here in the Lane Lakes area, and so being able to come back here and have a chance to speak to you is really neat. There's a reason that the young people in here, and I think we have 6th, 7th, and 8th graders in the room today, there's a reason you're in this room today. And that's because you're being recognized for your achievements that you've achieved thus far. The success that you've had up until this point. Now the big question mark that's sitting out there is, where are you going to go from here? What are the opportunities that are going to be out there for you, and what direction are you going to take your life? There are people that talk about success, and if you ask 10 people what their definition of success is, they'll give you 10 different answers. But I'm going to give you mine. Success is when you wake up every single day loving what you do. You can wake up every single day and you love what you do and you like going to work, you are successful. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care what kind of clothes you wear to work. I don't care how many hours a day it is. If you love what you do, you're successful. So the key for you, and the reason we're putting this here together today, is for you to get an opportunity to see what types of things are out there in the real world that you can do as you get older. Because you want to find something you can be passionate about. So that's the purpose of today. Everything starts with education. To give you a little bit of an idea, there were some statistics done about how much money a person makes who graduates from high school versus a child who does not graduate from high school. How many people in here want to be millionaires? If you don't have your hand up, I don't know what's wrong with you. So, right? Everybody wants to be a millionaire, right? Did you know if you graduate from high school, you will make $1 million more over your lifetime than a person who doesn't graduate from high school? $1 million. Did you know if you graduate from college, over your lifetime, you will make almost $2 million more than someone who doesn't graduate from high school, and over $1 million more than the person who doesn't graduate from college? The reason I'm telling you this is because if you want to be a millionaire, you have to have an education. You have to find a trade. You have to further your skill set so that you're marketable. The reason people make money is because they're valuable. So education is the key of getting that value so someone finds that value in you. So that's a very important thing. The other thing that I think is important is 50 years ago, students in the state of Florida were competing against Georgia, Alabama, and other students across the country, other districts, Hillsborough, Fernando. That is not the case anymore. We live in a world where you're not competing against students only in this country or in our region. You're competing against students all over the world, whether it's in China, whether it's in India, whether it's in Europe, or whether it's in South America. This is a competitive market. It's a global world now. There's a book called The World is Flat that talks about it. Basically, the theory is if they can hire somebody in Indonesia or China or India, they'll do it. They don't have to hire someone in the United States anymore. So the key is, what are you going to do to separate yourself from other students across the world to be competitive? There's an old saying that actually my mom put on my desk when I was in high school, my first day of high school, and I wrote it down that day, and I always read it to people because it's made a difference in my life. I'm going to read it to you. And it says this. It says, risk more than others think is safe, care more than others think is wise, dream more than others think is practical, and expect more than others think is possible. Students, I will tell you, in life, there's a lot of ups and downs, there's a lot of great times, there's a lot of tough times. No matter what you do, if you're bold, if you're willing to work hard, you can be successful in this country. You can be a millionaire, you can be anything you want to be. But it's all based on one thing. Your ability to get up every day and work hard. This is called the land of opportunity for a reason. And it's because anyone who's willing to work hard, anyone who's willing to be honest and live their life with integrity, can achieve any of their dreams and any of their goals. I hope each of you will do that. And I hope you will achieve your goals and your dreams. And I hope you will wake up every single day loving what you do. Thank you all here at Mind for having me. And God bless you.